dust kicks up on this old dirt lane, radio humming like it feels my pain. I've been driving circles around what's gone, trying to find a place where I'll belong. Every mile marker calls your name, every sunset looks the same. On this lonely horizon, I'm chasing truth, searching the distance for a piece of you. Sky bleeds amber across a great unknown, but the road keeps whispering I'm riding alone. Yeah, the world keeps turning, but I keep fighting for hope on the lonely horizon. Old steel strings on the seat beside me echo the memories that won't set me free. Your faded picture on the dashboard shakes with every turn this old heart makes. I've run from the past till the tires wore thin, still hear your goodbye in the engine spin. On this lonely horizon, I'm chasing truth, searching the distance for a piece of you. Sky bleeds amber across a great unknown, but the road keeps whispering I'm riding along. Yeah, the world keeps turning, but I keep fighting for hope on the lonely horizon. Someday I'll find a town that feels right, where the stars don't remind me of losing the fight. But tonight this highway's all I've got, holding me steady through every thought. On this lonely horizon, I see a spark, tiny but steady in the falling dark. And maybe tomorrow I'll start again, let the sunrise show me where life begins. Yeah, I'll keep driving, keep surviving till hope breaks the lonely horizon. Rode out early, Willie, where the rocks rise, sun hitting gold on the canyon sides. Every hoof beat's carrying something I know, memory calling from so long ago. Wind starts whispering secrets I once kept, truths buried deep where the shadows slept. Hearing those canyon echoes calling my name, bouncing back stories of love and of blame. Your voice still lingers in the dust and the stone, a reminder that I ain't riding alone. Yeah, the past comes knocking wherever I go, riding through these canyon echoes. Found your ribbon tangled in the sagebrush weeds, faded like the trail where the river bleeds. I held it tight though I knew I should let go, but the canyon keeps bringing back what I used to know. Every rock wall's whispering your soft goodbye, makes a tough man break when he hears you cry. Hearing those canyon echoes calling my name, bouncing back stories of love and of blame. Your voice still lingers in the dust and the stone, a reminder that I ain't riding alone. Yeah, the past comes knocking wherever I go, riding through these canyon echoes. Maybe someday the wind will set me free, let the canyon hold the hurt you left to me. But tonight the stars feel heavy and low, while I'm chasing shadows in the afterglow. Hearing those canyon echoes haunting my trail, telling the tale of a love gone pale. Still a ride onward, even though I know your heart still calls in the undertow. Yeah, forever wrapped in the twilight's glow, I'll remember these canyon echoes. I was raised where the sagebrush grows, where the red dirt wind and the wild wind blows. Every morning sun hit the canyon sings, and I'll learn to run with those wild horse dreams. Freedom calls like a whisper in the rain. Once it grabs hold, it don't let go again. Like them wild horses running fast through open courses, hearts untamed by broken forces, want to chase the great unknown. Ain't no fence that's gonna hold us, ain't no storm that's Mama said I had a restless soul, a heart too big for a simple role. Yeah, she knew I'd ride beyond the pines, looking for a life that's truly mine. Moonlight on my back as I chase the day. Wild hearts don't ever fade away. Like them wild horses running fast through open courses, hearts untamed by broken forces, born to chase the great unknown. Ain't no fence that's gonna hold us, ain't no storm that's gonna fold us. We're the fire that the night endorses, riding free like wild horses. One day I'll settle where the rivers shine, but freedom's still the blood in this heart of mine. Till the dust of dawn calls me home again, I'll ride the wind like a Mustang's friend. We're just wild horses, chasing dreams through untamed courses. Every mile the good Lord forces leads us where our spirits roam. So I'll keep riding through the darkness, leaving every fear that marks us. 'Cause I'm born to run, no use in cautious, living free like wild horses.
I've been walking this old road since the break of dawn. Dust on my jacket, but I keep moving on. These boots I'm wearing got stories they've told. A leather crack from the miles and the night so cold. Every step whispers something I can't ignore. Ain't the same girl I was when I left your door. In these rusty boots I walk through the pain, through the dry summer heat and the pouring rain. They carried my heart when it fell torn in two, through the long rough miles after losing you. Yeah, the road's been hard, but I'm learning the truth. Strength grows deep in these rusty boots. I lost a little love on the desert floor, left some tears behind, I won't cry no more. Wind keeps singing songs I used to know, but I'm humming new ones everywhere I go. Every scuff mark shows I survived the fight, walking forward slow into a brand new light. In these rusty boots I've walked through the pain, through the dry summer heat and the pouring rain. They carried my heart when it fell torn in two, through the long rough miles after losing you. Yeah, the road's been hard, Yeah, I found my spirit, I found my proof. Strength lives on in these rusty boots.
Morning light creeps over the dust and clay. I'll tighten up my reins, start another day. Boots hit the stirrups, feel the cold wind rise. Riding out steady toward that saddle sunrise. Ain't no road easy when you're chasing dreams, but I'll ride on through the cracks in the silent seams. With this saddle sunrise, I'm heading on through, leaving the shadows in the thought of you. The sky burns red like a promise made, showing the trail where regrets will fade. Yeah, the world feels new in the early light's eyes, riding strong into that saddle sunrise. Coyote cries echo through the distant stone, reminding me, darling, I'm still alone. But the morning breeze whispers something kind. Maybe the desert's helping clear my mind. Every hoofbeat's pounding out the fear I felt, mending the cracks where my heart once melt. With this saddle sunrise, I'm heading on through, leaving the shadows and the thought of you. The sky burns red like a promise made, showing the trail where regrets will fade. Yeah, the world feels new in the early light's eyes, riding strong into that saddle sunrise. Maybe someday love will find me again, beneath the open sky and a wild west wind. But for now I'm riding where the light runs wide, just a worn-out cowboy with the dawn as his guide. With this saddle sunrise, I'm finding my way, stepping out clean from yesterday. The fire in the sky paints hope so bright, taking me forward in the break of light. Yeah, I'll carve my story across endless skies, riding on with that saddle sunrise.
creeps up on my window frame. Boots on the floor, calling out your name. Packed up the memories I couldn't hold. Now I'm driving slow down that dusty river road. Wind's blowing soft like it knows where I've been. Carrying secrets I tucked deep within. On this dusty river road, I'm leaving it behind. Every heartbreak word you carved in my mind. Gravel keeps singing like it's pushing me on, telling me, darling, it's time to be strong. Yeah, this wide world's waiting for the stories untold. Out on this dusty river road. Mirror shows a girl I used to be, but the sky ahead feels like it's setting me free. Whiskey regrets still echo and fade, but I'm chasing dreams in the sunlight's shade. Every mile further makes my heart feel light, leaving your shadow in the rear view tonight. On this dusty river road, I'm leaving it behind. Every heartbreak word you carved in my mind. Gravel keeps singing like it's pushing me on, telling me, darling, it's time to be strong. Yeah, this wide world's waiting for the stories untold. On this dusty river road. Maybe one day I'll forgive the pain, let the river wash it down like falling rain. But tonight I'm smiling, finally letting go, following the wind where the wildflowers grow. On this dusty river road, I'm finding who I am, not just the memory of losing a man. Gravel keeps singing, steady and bold, guiding my heart to a place it can hold. Yeah, the sunrise glows like a brand new home. Out on this dusty river road. Night winds whisper through the old pine trees. Stars shine silver on the fields and me. Got my boots in the dirt where the wildflowers bloom, humming soft beneath that hickory moon. Memories drift easy in the cool midnight air. Every mile from you feels like the glow of that hickory moon. Letters of burn still float in my mind, ashes of love I had to leave behind. But the fireflies guide me like they always do, showing the path to a life brand new. Lost what I love, but I'm finding my fire, rising again from the aches and desire. Under this hickory moon, I'm finding my way, healing the heart you broke yesterday. The shadows are dancing, but I'm standing strong, singing my truth where I truly belong. Yeah, the night feels gentle, holding me soon, wrapped in the glow of that hickory moon. Maybe someday our roads might meet, but tonight I'm walking with steady feet. Let the night sky carry this heart of mine to a place where the stars and freedom align. Under this hickory moon, I'm learning to shine, leaving your shadow far back in time. Soft winds are humming a sweet, hopeful tune, guiding me on with the hickory moon.
I grew up chasing big blue skies, riding fence lines where the red dust lies. Daddy said, son, keep your heart real clean, but I was born running on cowboy dreams. Sunset painting gold on the canyon walls, a wind whispering names I can't recall. 'Cause I got cowboy dreams, wild as a Mustang scream, riding through the night where the starlight beams. Life ain't easy as it seems, but I'll keep holding tight to every broken, restless thing. Yeah, I'm living on these old cowboy dreams. Saw mama crying when I left that town. Said every cowboy's gotta lay roots down. But I just tipped my hat and kissed her cheek. Freedom's been calling me every week. Moon hanging low like a lantern flame. Out here the dust knows every name. Guess I got cowboy dreams, wild as a Mustang scream, riding through the night where the starlight beams. Life ain't easy as it seems, but I'll keep holding tight to every broken, restless thing. Yeah, I'm living on these old cowboy dreams. Maybe someday I'll settle down, trade restless nights for a small ranch town. But until that horizon calls my name, I'll ride these dreams through the dust and flame. I'm living cowboy dreams where the fire still fiercely gleams. Every mile of ride still redeems pieces of my old routines. And when the daylight fades, I'll be right where I'm meant to be, forever chasing wild cowboy dreams. I woke up early with a rooster's cry, boots on the porch for the world passed by. Grabbed my hat and hit the gravel line, chasing the day with a heart like mine. The sky turned gold with a brand new shine, back road whispering, boy, you're doing fine. 'Cause it's a back road sunrise, painting fire across the skies, rolling down the dirt with open eyes, feeling free as the wild geese fly. Ain't no city lights or big town lights, just me in the morning, we idealize. Yeah, saw an old barn leaning in the amber glow, been standing proud since years ago. Wind in the fields hums a lullaby, singing soft to the passing night. Every mile ahead feels warm and bright, like the world's reset in the early light. 'Cause it's a back road sunrise, painting fire across the skies, rolling down the dirt with open eyes, feeling free as the wild geese fly. Ain't no city lights or big town lights, just me in the morning, we idealize. Yeah, but today I'm rich with something more, a quiet truth in the open air, telling me I'm right where I ought to be there. It's a back road sunrise, lifting dreams before my eyes. Every shade of gold feels like a sign that this wild old heart will be just fine. Ain't no fear left to call walking down this lonesome road, where the cold night wind makes the world feel old. Boots hitting gravel in a steady beat, echoes falling back like a ghost in the heat. Every mile I walk feels like a story told, in the silence where the heart grows bold. On this lonesome road where the night gets heavy and the daylight slows, I'm carrying memories like a heavy load, trying not to lose my soul. I ain't looking back, just following the wild wind blows. Lord, I'm living on this long, lonesome road. Got a faded picture in my old coat sleeve of a girl I loved but had to leave. Sometimes the past feels close behind, sneaking through the dark like a restless mind. Stars above me burning soft and slow, guiding me where I need to go. On this lonesome road where the night gets heavy and the daylight slows, I'm carrying memories like a heavy load, trying not to lose my soul. I ain't looking back, just follow where the wild wind blows. Lord, I'm living on this long, lonesome road. Maybe someday I'll find my way where the sunrise breaks through the darkest day. But till that moment claims my name, I'll keep moving through the dust and flame. On this lonesome road where broken hearts and dreams get sold, I'm holding tight through the nights he rode, searching for a place to go. If redemption waits somewhere ahead, I'll walk till the story's told. But tonight I'm staying on this long, lonesome road.